The girl next door, actually, she lived right across the street from me in the six-family gray wooden tenement. She was French and the prettiest girl in the whole goddamn neighborhood. What a crush I had on her. And I'd always be sitting in my front window, waiting for her to be sitting on her porch all alone. And then I'd duck out the back door, jump a couple of fences before crossing the street so she couldn't see me. And then I would casually walk on by. And she'd always ask me to sit down next to her. She liked teaching me French words. I was around 9 at the time, and she was in her early teens. I don't think she ever caught on, though. But she must have known that I had one hell of a crush on her. I remember one Christmas Eve, her father came home drunk as a skunk. A bunch of us kids were playing in their backyard. And as that sun went down, you could hear him screaming and yelling a million miles away. That quiet little Frenchman had gone mad. He comes running out the back door, throwing their Christmas tree right into the snow. And all of the kids stripped that tree right down to the tinsel. Everyone but me. I just stood there in the snow, watching that tinsel blowing in that cold winter wind. And as I headed home, I spotted something shining in the snow. It was this little silver angel. It had fallen from the tree. So I took it home with me. And when her father woke up sober in the morning, he felt like hell for what he had done. So the word went out, and we all brought those Christmas ornaments back. I was the last one in line. I planned it that way. When I handed her that angel, she pulled me into her arms and held me like I have never been held before. And then she whispered into my ear, "If you were only a little bit older," she whispered. "If you were only a little bit older." But then when I did get older, she moved away. And then I left town. And new gardens were planted and replanted and planted again. Corners are turned. The hearts that we carve onto those old tree trunks start to disappear into our long, long memories as Adam and Eve make their way into metaphors. And like Adam, some of us make our way into the forbidden garden where we bite into the outlawed mushrooms while reading the holy books of Hess and Henry Miller. We learn about Zen Buddhism and the Holy Tao as we edge our way to the outskirts of town, where we write poems and stories that we can't sell. It's one lonely room after another. Mama, 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 this pavement is getting heavy on my soul, my sweet mama. And this walk into the desert is lonely, mama. Oh, so lonely. Whatever happened to the girl next door?